invece pena, la prendi con me, gli feci cantare questo blues perché me ne innamorò, non so il perché, ma poi mi accorsi che non era per me. Una lo sta, non si vola mai, non si vola mai, non si vola mai. Una lo sta, non si vola mai, non si vola mai, non si vola mai. Ti guarderò, non guardo, ti scaccerò, soltanto tu saprai perché in questo blues che bullare, storia d'amore. Io mi ritrovo con in mano ai balloon, una non sta, non si innamora mai, non si innamora mai, non si innamora mai, una non sta, non si innamora mai. Non si innamora mai, non si innamora mai. Una lo sta, non si innamora mai, non si innamora mai, non si innamora
Hello! Hello, 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 and we're back. Another awful weekly stream. Is it even weekly if it's not once a week? I wonder. Well, let me clean the desk. Perfect. We got no light. Let's put some light. There we go. Looks like he's being interrogated. Do we have the right thing on Twitch? Probably not. Oh, it is. Okay. Good. So it's been kinda not as hot these last few days, which was definitely a good thing. But I don't know, perhaps it's me. It's probably I'm getting stupid, but Even those few degrees less than before are still not enough. I still sweat way too much for my liking, so that's no good. That's no good, I'll tell you. I mean, 18 degrees and I'm still sweating. What the fuck? You never get a bit of respite. But that's climate change for you. Was for glory shadows of climate change. Okay, so last time we were left at trying to talk with Arana, which is easier said than done because she's dead. So, you know, not the easiest person to talk with. But still, we should be able to look her up in a dream, so that should be all fine and dandy and good. Hi, chat. I hate these wolves. Of course, it's not capturing as usual. I mean, that's just a classic at this point. There we go. No, I don't wanna. Let's put Dalsim. Okay, there he is. Let's do this. Actually, no, let's do this. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so we're just wasting time basically at this point. We're just.
You are always on the go, my friend. Take care.
Why is it so loud? It's not loud on your hand, I'm pretty sure, but it's loud on mine. Okay, let's go have breakfast. The classics. Let's go have breakfast. Let's go have some garlic. Fuck, I keep forgetting the garlic. I say that all the time.
It's sausage and peppers fried with garlic.
I mean, I'm not gonna fry sausage and peppers on stream, but I could definitely whip up the avocado and garlic sandwich. Okay, nothing new here. Okay, so we had breakfast, we can leave. Let's go to Cranium, you know, the usual. Fuck! Ah. Okay. Goddamn, Simon Says.
Everything in nature is of interest to the true scientist. Here you.
Polyphonic Bell. The Simon Says lock. Why do I have problems always leaving the rooms? I don't understand. Perhaps it's the window. Okay, so that's basically it. We're through with the training, so we don't need to go to the castle. We don't need to go to Baba Yaga. I think we're done with Baba Yaga. Might be mistaken, but I think we're done with the Baba and the Yaga. Okay, not much to do with the Rusalka. I mean, we already did that. We need to meet Katrina though, but it was 3 nights since the last time, so I don't even know what day that would be. 2 days maybe. Okay.
After.
Whatever. No, I don't want to fight the. I can't even fight the bush. There's no point. No, I don't want to fight the rabbit. We had enough rabbits too last time. I could try to do the probably not the brightest idea, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Come on. You want a rabbit for dinner as a guest or as a food? Okay, seems relatively easygoing time in the swamp. I don't remember if this is a maze or not. It shouldn't be, but I don't remember, so... I fear you cannot say. Okay. Is it censored? It might be a maze. I remember I just went like 4 times to the left, but I might be misremembering. I'm regretting this already. Yeah, go south for 3 screen. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's do that again. So go south for 3 screens. Oh, I can go south here. I didn't know I could go south. Can I go south? I can go south. Okay, so 1. So we should have a fight. The never-ending story, yes. Okay, I'll do 1 more screen. There he is!
He'd as soon kill you as touch you.
Yeah, but we need to fight it. Come on. Come on, hero. Come on. Yes! Fuck. Fuck! Come on, I almost got you in the right position. You... Yes! That's 1. Since we're here,
That feels good.
let's heal up. Yes, but you need to... Yeah, go. This combat never gets any easier. I'm not gonna touch anything at this point. I don't even know why he jumps. Where is he jumping? There's no jump attack. Got it!
You are too far. You do.
Shh! Shut up! Come on. I remember liking a couple 3 more for some reason. Hello, Nick, by the way. Yeah, the 3 was more limited, but it made more sense. Yeah, this they went for this strange, like, arcade action thing, and doesn't really work. So we need to put a Dark One sign, I think.
The Dark One sign clicks into the depression in the stone. You find that you can now turn the sign like a dial.
So bones, blood, breath, Sense, heart, essence.
Finally, you feel the Dark One's sign settle. You pull on it, opening the tomb, and retrieve a damp but readable scroll from its depths. It is the Dark One's bone ritual. You retrieve the...
Okay, we have 3 rituals, so it should be 7, I think. So almost half of them. That's the part that I don't remember. I mean, I think I finished Shadows of Darkness once. I mean, I played it 100 times. I only finished it once because this whole thing with the rituals always ended up either frustrating me or confusing me. And then I never finished it. Why not both? You mean first? Ah, okay, yeah, I mean, sure, that too.
After some...
That too. Frustrated and confused, of course, yes. Okay, it's almost time to go to Iran, I think. No, no, it is definitely done. Let's see if I remember what it is. Again, a big if.
You feel it?
Okay. I skipped the Wyvern. No, it's not the Wyvern. It's the... What's it called? I never remember what the monster is called. It's not the Wyvern. The Wyvern is the dragon. No, this is the wrong way again. Jesus! Oh. I clicked off screen. No, okay, so so it was here, down. Yes, hello Necrochar. Necrochar, we already did this. We did this. We're fine.
You are in the northern...
Why do I always lose my way to Irana? Why? Why is it so difficult? It shouldn't be that difficult.
You are in the forest.
Okay, yes, we got it. So it's not, so it's a little bit down. Okay. Sleep.
You are in this weird and wonderful place once more. This time you remember all the times you have been here before. And despite the beauty, you are afraid. You listen for the voice. It calls out for you.
Wasn't that a song? It calls out.
You feel the darkness surround you. And you remember dying. You are overwhelmed with terror. And you remember running away. Your lungs struggle in the agony of no air. And you remember screaming. You are helpless and hopeless, and you remember the eternal loneliness. With all your remaining strength, you reach out to touch the voice. You awaken as the sun. You wake in a cold sweat.
How many times do I need to sleep to get to Irana? I mean, it takes a while. Three, yeah. I think it. Yeah, 4 times. I guess. Let me do this. Let's save. I want to go to the Gypsies real quick. The Gypsy Kings. This Necrotar really likes me. My Necrotar really likes you. Okay.
Welcome, welcome. It is good of you to visit our camp once again.
Yes, let's go talk to...
Gypsies
No. Let's go talk to your mother.
Last night I had a most strange vision. I saw you standing in the forest. You were not near any water, yet I thought you were fishing. You threw something into the air that looked like a bird.
It's not a
and
bird,
yet
it's not a plane.
bird. The bushes rustled, then started moving towards the strange yellow bird. That was all I saw. It was most strange.
You tell about some of your adventure.
Ah, you tell strange stories, but I can sense that you speak true. You have lived the most exciting life. I do not think this... I have always had dreams and visions. Some of these are true events. Some are only what could be true. These visions are, like most dreams, clouded in mists. If you wish to
They are
learn
hidden
of
by
your
shadows
future,
of darkness.
allow me to look into the cards.
No, we already did that. So
I am
we're
the
fine.
leader of this pack, and I wish I could lead them from this valley. I have had troubled dreams of late, and the game is getting scarce in this area. Many are the kinds of the dead which do not rest. Some, like the Rusalki, are victims of crimes. Others, like the Wraiths, are the spirits of criminals who cannot rest. But
Okay, the
most
Wraith.
powerful
Okay,
and
that's what it was.
fearsome
Now
of
the
all
Wyvern is the Wraith.
are the
Okay.
Nosferatu.
Let's talk about the Nosferatu.
Nosferatu, the undead which feed upon the blood of living things. If a man is drained unto death by a vampire, he will rise from his grave as a revenant, hungering for the taste of human flesh. If a vampire shares its own blood
That's
with
not
its
how it
victim,
works, I think.
the victim will rise from the grave as a slave of its vampire creator. It too will be a vampire, but it must obey the commands of its master and cannot harm its master directly. Sometimes the sharer of vampire blood is not drained entirely by the master vampire.
Yeah, that's it.
Thus,
It's
he
very
can
complex. It's a very
continue to live
complicated
until
vampire logic.
struck down by a natural death. Then he will rise from his grave.
Okay, that's more than I wanted to know.
The old rulers of this land, the boyars of the castle, were the Borgov family. They ruled this land for as long as my people remember. The last boyar was a strange man, so it is said. What became of him, I do not know. Only that his son left the valley in shame and horror. When we heard rumors that Borgov Castle was again inhabited, we brought our wagons to Mordavia. We thought perhaps the old boyar's son had returned,
But it wasn't
and
the
we could
boyar's son.
trade with him again. We met with the gatekeeper, who said that the Borgov family was dead. Oh, the castle was now owned by a distant cousin who promised to protect this valley as
Never
a true
trust distant
boyar.
cousins.
So we did some trading with the gatekeeper, but never saw signs of this Borgov cousin.
Okay, so we cannot talk about the runners. Okay, that was not particularly useful.
Farewell.
So I guess we'll continue to sleep at the runners.
Up. Up.
Let's go at breakfast or lunch. I don't know what time it is. Important thing is that we have some garlic.
It's a typical country breakfast. Fried beets and sausage with garlic for a garnish.
Okay, we had our garlic. I'm not looking forward to do the Simon Says again, but okay. Okay. So sometimes Dr. Cranium forgets to put the alarm.
It is good to see you again, my young friend. Have you ever considered taking up a career in science?
That would have probably been a good idea rather than write about video games.
Frankie has been a great help in my experiments. Her assistance has been quite stimulating. Yep. Good luck with your observations.
Oh. Okay, so it's almost midday. Just sleeping on our feet. Rather resting on our laurels. 224, 263. Okay, it's almost sunset. So I could go and see if Katrina's around.
After
There she is! So it's been 3 nights, okay.
Did you get my message? I hoped you would come to see me here again. I wanted to ask a favor of you.
Yeah.
I need
Shoot.
your help. I am trying to find... Oh, but we hardly even know one another, and here I am asking you for favors. I am sorry. It's just that this is so important to me that I couldn't wait to ask you.
Of course we're gonna flirt.
Oh, do you really think so? Perhaps we should find out sometime.
Okay, enough already. Okay, what's the...
I really wanted to talk with you again. It gets so lonely here, and you are so much fun to be around.
I always ask a lot of
I
questions.
wanted you to find some things for me, but really, it is too dangerous. I would hate it for you to get hurt trying to help me. Oh, never mind. Besides, I don't even know if I can trust you yet.
Of course you can trust me.
You and we have met only a few times. How do I know if you are telling the truth about yourself?
But don't I look
need
like a hero?
someone dependable. Someone who will face danger.
Yeah, all
willingly
girls
for
say
me.
that on Tinder.
Perhaps when we get to know one another better, I will be able to know if you.
Of course
are
they
the
don't
one
have
I
they
need.
don't have to be short kings. We don't want short kings. I mean, I want someone that I can trust.
Please, work on your skills before we next meet.
So
Moldavia
that's
is
also a
very
pretty
dangerous place.
Typical
I do need
Tinder
your
thing.
help,
Work on your skills
but I do
before
not
we
want
meet.
anything harmful to happen to you. Farewell.
Katrina seems to walk off into the mist. Odd. You've never noticed much fog around this area of the forest.
Okay. Let's go lose my way again. Indeed, she is a 100%. Oh, it's the Revenant with his theme song. Yeah, we already defeated a Revenant, but I like the theme song. Oh, he even slides. Okay.
You are surrounded by warmth and friendship. There is the delicate taste of exotic fruit in your mouth, and the smell of 1,000 flowers fills your senses. You are again in the magic meadow near Spielberg. Then you see before you the bubbling fountain in the savannah near Tana.
Ah,
You
goes
can
for
hear
glory
the
3.
rumbling purr of a savage jungle cat as it gently rubs its soft fur against you. You kneel down to take a drink of the cool, clear water. You look into the pool and see a reflection, not of your own face, but of another's. It is someone else you have never met, and yet know well. It is the face of the mage Erana.
Finally. There she is.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise. You gradually wake, feeling relaxed and rested from the night's dream.
That's why video games are just a fantasy. That never happens. If you dream something like that, You're not gonna wake up feeling rested and relaxed. Gonna wake up feeling anxious and not rested at all, which again just happens all the time. So can we go ask the gypsy about Irana now, maybe? Let me save. This Necrotar has really taken a liking to me. I mean, I'm happy that he likes me, but we don't have a lot of time to waste. Come on, I say that we don't have a lot of time to waste. Okay. What's wrong? They became huskies? What's going on? Okay. Nothing. Okay, the random huskies going...
I have had many dreams about you, but last night I dreamed of a child. Her back was turned from me at first, but she was calling softly for her mama. Then she turned around and her eyes glowed like fire. She spoke again and called your name.
Marcotillo!
That was all I saw and heard.
You tell about your meeting with Katrina.
I have no knowledge of such a person. Much is strange about your story.
Much strange.
I would not entirely trust this Katrina
Well, that's my name.
if I were you.
I mean, she called out my name. You know what my name is. Oh, Irana, okay.
The magician Irana's death is shrouded in mystery. I do not know her true fate, but I only know that her staff protects the town, and her garden protects anyone in need of safety. The staff of Irana has a great deal of magic. It protects the town from the undead. Although, between you and me, the townspeople do not know it. But I had a vision of it one night. I heard it speak in a dream. It told me how it protected the town and of its destiny spell. When the staff spoke no more, I saw a most beautiful crystal floating in the air. The staff touched it, and the crystal shattered. In my vision, the staff said that it would guard the town until it cast its destiny spell. That one day, someone would bring a dead loved one before the staff. That person would trade his life force through the staff. The dead would rise, alive and well.
Okay, that's what we need to know.
Though the one who gave his life for the dead would never know. That would be a true sacrifice, done with foreknowledge and with much love. The staff still stands in the town, so I do not think anyone has been willing to make such a sacrifice. Irana's garden is to the south. There used to be a small bush whose fruit was sweet and filling and always available. But someone dug it up and took it. Why anyone would do such a thing, I do not know.
I do not
There is
care.
a tree whose fruit...
Yes, okay. We have no magic power, so we don't care. Okay. So I think now we can go and save not the Necrotar, not the Hawk, but Tanya. Because we know that the Destiny spell can save her, I think. Oh, there he is again. He really likes me. I mean, if I had a... No. If I had a TikTok account, I would post all the time with my Necrotar running around the forest and how much she loves me, and we would do silly tricks, and we would be, you know, Necrotalk, which is... Oh, I got distracted. Which is something quite scary, but now that I mention it, but... It was really... They really liked the TikTok idea. It was like, okay, let's do it, man. Okay, let's go have breakfast. Zoromandic.
You do not need to go looking for trouble.
I don't need to go looking for Necrotars, because they will always find me.
Nothing like a good breakfast to get you off to a good start in the morning.
There is a TikTok
Especially
niche
when everything's laced
with
with
Necrotars. I would love to see that. Please bring Necrotars on TikTok. Yeah, I think we can go and tell her about the staff. But of course we need to wait at night because Tanya's a vampire. There's everything on the internet. It is true, but I don't know if there's a Necrotar. That's probably an animal they just made up for Shadows of Darkness. But you know, it was the word Necrotalk that was a bit... I don't know. I don't know if you want to search for Necrotalk. Probably not something that you want to look for. I'm not gonna go on a tangent. We already went on a tangent last time, and what happened? I found out about the Don't Pull Out series of books. No, it wasn't the Don't Pull Out series of books. It was called Wed and Bread. So I'm not gonna not gonna do that again. Okay, it's at sunset. It's almost time. So we can go to the cemetery. Let's save. You weren't there, I know. You missed out on the best part of the stream. Imagine the rest. All because I mentioned the name Frankie Love, and then everything went downhill after that. Why did he straighten down his boots? Just in case, you know, we're gonna visit Tanya. It's better to look presentable. Fuck, I don't remember. What was it, right or left? No, I think he was right. No. Now I'm getting lost in the castle too. Sheesh. Nope. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. Yes, I think it's this. Hello, Tanya. Tanya and Chewie.
What is it this time, Toby? What does he want this time, Toby?
You tell her.
I miss my mommy. Toby says this is my home now.
Oh no.
Toby says I'm his best friend too.
I don't see anything about the Rana. Fuck.
This is where I live now. I have this whole room to... That's a scary thing. Mommy and Daddy don't like me anymore. I did something bad and now they don't want to see me ever again. Sometimes I miss my mommy and Daddy. I know, Toby. You and Aunt Trina take good care of me. Toby used to live one boat.
Yeah, we already know this. Okay, I still have the doll. Okay, no.
What is that, Toby?
Okay.
I thought I lost you. Look, Toby, it's Vanna. Thank you for bringing her to me. I thought she was lost. Where did you find her?
Okay, now I can tell her. Okay, so
You tell her about the inn
let's go in order.
and how sad it is without her.
If I went back to the
Are you
inn,
ready for tears?
I'd never be afraid
Now
of the
we're
dark
gonna see
again.
the most emotional scene in the game. Probably in all of Sierra's games, and maybe also in all of
Toby says that everyone
point-and-click
would be
adventures in the 90s, I
afraid
would
of
say.
me
But
now.
don't wanna go overboard. I haven't played them all
want
also.
them to be afraid of me.
But you know, probably.
You tell Tanya how her mummy misses her.
I miss my mommy too. Sometimes I want to cry, but I can't anymore. I just feel sad.
You tell about Irana's staff and how it can make Tanya back into a real little girl again.
I like the staff. It always made such pretty flowers in town. You say it will make me all better and I won't be a bad thing anymore?
You nod your head.
Oh, Toby, I can see my mommy and daddy again. Toby asks, what else will the staff do?
You try to explain about sacrifice.
Toby says he understands. He says you should take us to the staff now, so I can be with my mommy and daddy again. Oh, it feels weird here. Kinda happy. Icky. I'm scared.
Poor Toby's already sad.
I know you'll protect me, Toby, but who will protect you? Okay, Toby. I'll protect you.
A weird voice sounds in your mind.
Death and life are now before me. That for which I am destined awaits me. The sacrifice of life for love. Your love for the child is great.
You see Toby silently nod his head.
Will you trade your life to give life to the child? Will you die willingly for the one you love?
No, Toby, no!
So shall the sacrifice be done. So is the sacrifice complete. I am again the staff of Irana.
I'm so sorry, Toby. I didn't protect you too good, did I? I love you too, Toby.
You take the sobbing child.
Crying
in your
on
arms
stream,
and
that it
carry her to
happened.
the inn.
Fuck.
You awaken her parents and are overwhelmed by their gratitude and joy. It is long before you manage to escape to the peace of your own room for what is left of the night. You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Toby forever in our hearts. Chewie forever. That was a great scene, I think. If I can talk without my voice breaking up. I mean, too bad about the audio being what it is, the audio quality, I mean, being what it is, but I think they handled it pretty well for the time. That was the best they can do. The video game version of Marcellino Boniface. Yes, that's a good comparison.
I must thank you for saving our Tanya. You have brought joy again into our lives. We are in your debt.
It looks pretty much as you'd expect.
So that's Tanya. So Tanya looks pretty much as you expect.
It's sausage and peppers fried with garlic.
Okay, I don't get a special breakfast.
I don't know how we can ever thank you enough.
That's a special breakfast.
It's such a joy to have my little Tanya home again.
like him, he didn't like me.
He
didn't
never
the
liked
kids
me.
either. They were always having fights, but he had to do what she told him to do, and that made him very mad.
I don't know why suddenly we know the name of the Dark One. I mean, I don't know, that's not the Dark One, but yeah, suddenly Ada Davis is, boom, just appears. So Ada Davis is the evil guy from Quest for Glory 2, because as I mentioned in the first stream, this was supposed to be Quest for Glory 3. But then they made Quest for Glory 3 because Sierra wanted another game, so they postponed Shadows of Darkness. So this was to be the continuation of Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. So yeah, that's why Ada Davis is back, and then you go, who the fuck is Ada Davis? But yeah, he comes from
I
second game.
like Trina. She was kind to me and gave me lots of nice things. She
I also
even taught
went
me to
at the
read
time,
and write.
who the fuck is
But
Ada?
I'll never go back to her. I want to stay with my mommy and daddy.
I had played a little bit of Trial by Fire, but just a bit.
Toby was my best friend in all the world,
Oh, poor Toby.
and I miss him. I wish he could come and live with us here. I'm happy to be home again. Everyone in town has come to see me and talk to me, and it's fun to be important. I like it.
Again, great voice acting for the child. Say that the last time, I'll say it again.
My Tanya is her cheerful, loving self again. I could never thank you enough for the kindness you have shown us all. I knew Tanya was alive somewhere. I never lost hope that she would return.
Bella, you heard his story. Tanya was dead, an undead, a Nosferatu.
She is fine right now, isn't she? I don't understand with all this talk about vampires and Tanya. She has returned healthy and happy.
If you don't believe
and,
us...
this is what's important. Of course, I will never forgive the woman who stole my baby from me.
It wasn't a woman.
Still, I think I can understand her a little bit. I, too, have always wanted a child such as Tanya.
Bella, I don't think you understood what happened, because... Okay, but whatever.
Oh, she is her joyful self again. The sound of a child's voice is the sweetest of music. We will do our best to show our love and never let her be afraid of the dark again. I have always found it difficult to express emotion. Mordavian men are not supposed to show such things.
Like Italian men.
Yet I cried freely when you brought Tanya back to us. I cannot remember ever being so happy.
He can show emotion, he can't even move his lips.
I do not know what to make of Tanya's stories about vampires. It is hard to imagine my lovely daughter as an undead. Gladly, though, I would go to the castle and drive a stake through the heart of the one who stole our daughter from us.
Yeah, why aren't you doing it? Speaking of that, why are we sitting here all nice and friendly? Why are we not going to the castle to kill the vampire?
You have brought real joy to Mordavia by bringing Tanya back. When she was stolen, it was as if all the laughter here had been taken as well. You do not need to go looking for trouble.
Okay, you didn't need to say that. Okay, let's talk.
What now?
Why is he pissed off? So let's talk about...
Well, let's see.
No, we already talked about that.
I'm getting some much-needed relaxation now. I don't have to worry about that annoying stranger getting into trouble.
I'm not an annoying
You've
stranger.
proven
I've
quite
solved you a lot of
capable
problems.
Taking care of yourself.
I killed Nikolai. I brought Olga and her husband back together.
I heard that someone burned down the old monastery. Isn't it strange?
That's yesterday's news. I mean, we need to talk about the child now. What are you going to talk about?
This isn't such a bad place to settle down, you know. You could easily earn a living farming here.
You know
that
what?
certainly has more job security than adventuring, after all.
Or freelancing. Absolutely. I mean, I'm 100% with you, Olga.
What would you like to know about? I've heard you really had a great adventure bringing Tanya back from that awful castle.
I mean, yes.
You really have to fight hundreds of horrible monsters without even a sword? That's wonderful!
I mean, the main problem was having to sleep in Rana's garden like 5 times. That was the biggest problem. Everything else is fine.
I have heard tell you were seen near the monastery not long after the folks noticed the fire. I'm not saying you did it, but I'm glad you did. That place was a menace to our town. Well, the gypsy may not have eaten the gravedigger.
Okay, we already mentioned this.
Dr. Cranium is a very strange man.
And it's also a little
No
pervy.
one knows what goes on in the back room of his house, except maybe Igor. And he won't talk about it.
Yeah, better not to talk about it.
Someday, the mad doctor will blow us all up with one of those experiments of his. You mark my words.
That's a good ending. That's a good ending.
Tell Olga about what you've been doing in Mordad.
And be sure and keep me informed.
Yes. Okay, anything else about the husband?
Boris came back to visit me.
Okay, no.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah. Okay, does Igor need to tell us something? No.
Igor come back to town after dark the other night. See strange, pretty woman standing near gate.
Yeah, that was-
Igor go up to pretty woman. Igor say, "Hey, baby, want to light my pyre?" Little graveyard humor there.
That was not bad,
She
Igor.
not have sense of humor. She give Igor cold shudder and walk off. Igor in love, or at least reasonable facsimile.
Okay, that's most men. Most men are always in love or reasonable facsimile. That's a great quote from Igor. You can use it next time. Next time you don't know how to express yourself, say you're in love or a reasonable facsimile. That always works. That will get the attention of your partner. I was about to go to Rana's garden again, but I don't need to go to... What do I need to do actually now? We need to go meet Katrina, I think. Oh, we need to go Cranium, actually. I mean, you don't want to skip the Cranium. My daily Simon Says workout. Okay, no Simon Says workout.
It is not often that one of your talent and potential comes into Mordavia. Unfortunately, I have already awarded the laboratory assistant position to Frankie.
Which is a position which comes with certain, how can we say, obligations.
Good luck.
Okay, so we need again to wait for dark and see if Katrina is here. Okay, that's probably the most boring part of the game, having to do all this switch day and night, because most things you can do during the day. I mean, I understand why they did that. It definitely makes the game longer. But perhaps, you know, something like wait until evening or wait until night would have been a good idea. But okay, not gonna complain. I mean, I'm gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain that much. Katrina? No, she's not here. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna sleep. Okay, there's one thing we need to do though. Okay, let me go do this thing. We need to go. I need to go back to
You feel it?
No. Thank you. No wraith. No wraith tonight. Oh fuck! That was the wrong way again. I already killed the Chernobyl. I already killed like 2 of them, not 3. That's my old friend. I will call it Bob. Bob the Necrotar. Bob the Necrotar sounds pretty good. Okay, there's the Will-O-Wisp, so let's try to do this.
You carefully...
Okay.
You capture a few of the Will-O-Wisps in a flask.
Okay. That's it. That's all I needed to do. Now I can go back and sleep in my room. My comfy bed for once. No, I don't want to fight the bats. Alright, the stuff. We have the stuff. I really forgot about that.
You hear? After a few minutes. You have some garlic pheasant for supper.
Well, sport fans, things are pretty quiet around here. Yuri and Bella are happy that Tanya's back.
Yeah, they're okay, you know? Even Igor's back to his old self. We even speak to him occasionally now.
Crazy.
There's even a rumor going around that Boris and Olga may be getting together again.
Eating apple soup, so to speak.
On the other hand, there are vampires in the castle.
That's confirmed.
Yeah, and it's rough. Are you kidding? I mean, that swamp still cuts us off from the rest of the world.
Hey, I'm good.
Yeah, and the dark,
Give me a break
the
here.
cave still darkly influences everything that goes on here in sleepy Mordavia.
So, we were a skosh curious about you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you're okay. But when are you gonna get around to taking care of all the rest of our problems?
Like what?
After all, you're supposed to be the hero around here.
Supposed being the keyword. What other?
Start to tell them of your plans and the dangers you face.
Color me crazy, but, maybe it's better we don't know all the details.
All the details.
Yeah, you know, I think we'll sleep better if we don't.
Yeah, what we don't know won't give us nightmares.
Gotta tell you, there's many monsters out there roaming the night in Mordavia.
Yeah, many an eldritch creature crawls out of the dark.
It's a good thing we stay safe within the town walls and doors so we don't have to meet them.
Oh yeah, meeting them is the best part. Okay, anyway. That was a very pleasant conversation. I'm gonna go to my room and sleep better.
You awaken as a tiny will-o'-wisp flickers within its flask, then quietly expires.
Oh no.
If only you had learned more about will-o'-wisps.
Fuck, I killed the will-o'-wisps.
Maybe you could have prevented this sad loss.
Shit. I don't even know what do I need them for. Okay, I needed to place them on the obelisk. Okay. Anyway, let the message.
The note says, "Meet me at the castle gates tonight. We have much to talk about. Katrina."
Okay. I will do that again tonight. Probably have to buy some candy though. Candy?
You eat your plain but nourishing breakfast. It has more than a bit of garlic added for spice.
You do not need to go looking.
We know. Fuck! It keeps you on your toes.
Eureka! I have it! Just practicing for my next incredible discovery, you understand.
Of course.
You're here. I have been thinking a bit about that castle on the mountain lately. Such a castle might make a wonderful environment for scientific research. Perhaps someday one of my descendants will work in a castle like that.
Like the Castle of Dr. Brain. Which was once here a game I've never played. Okay, it's midday. Okay, it's almost time. It is time. Let's go.
How nice of you
Uh-oh,
to
it's
come.
Ada Davis.
I'm afraid I accidentally signed the wrong name to your note.
Uh-oh.
It's been ages since we last met. Come here and let me look at you.
You face the worst of two worlds. Ad Avis still has the magic
Adavis,
that made
I'm
him
sorry,
a
not
power when he
Adavis.
was alive. And now he has the strength and abilities of a vampire as well.
He leveled up. Might be a good idea to save. I don't remember if he might kill you. I think he might.
You ask Ad Avis how it is that he is still alive after hurtling to a fiery doom in Rasir.
Alive? You think I'm alive? You simple-minded fool. I am greater now than I ever was in life, as you
I
shall
even
have a
smell
very short
less.
time to learn before your own death.
You ask Ad Avis if he knows where Katrina is.
She is back at the castle, quite unaware of my little game with the notes.
You asked Ad Avis about the Dark Master.
The Dark Master is much more powerful than you suspect, but not so powerful as she thinks.
So it's a she, okay.
You have no power against one such as I.
Uh-oh.
Let's play a little game of fox and hound, shall we?
Okay.
I have summoned the hounds of death. Now we shall see whether you've kept up with your running lesson. You fool! Did you really believe you could get away from me?
Well, I tried.
I have you now, and you will pay for my death. It is you that caused me to become a vampire. If you had not killed me, I would never be forced to serve the Dark Master again.
Again.
You probably blame me for all the problems around here, don't you?
No, not
you
really.
Understand nothing.
I mean,
The Dark
it's not your
Master is
fault
the
that
cause of
Olga
all the
and
war
Boris
that is here.
fought, I think.
The Dark Master brought you here against my better judgment. The Dark Master made me what I am now, a Nosferatu, and seeks to do the same to you. But I shall spare you that fate. I will mercifully end your miserable existence. Then the Dark Master and I will call
But
forth
she won't be happy
eternal
if you end my
darkness,
existence, but okay.
and we will no longer be limited to travel at night. Together, my master and I will create an army of undead, and we will
Conquer the
world.
world!
Pity you won't be there to witness this.
I know. You're the
cannot
classic
stop us now.
bad guy who explains
You'll
everything.
never find your way out of this dungeon, and only a stake through the heart or more magic than you will ever have can stop us.
He
You
explains
will die
also what you
knowing
need to
that
do.
you were destroyed by the Dark Master. Ah, the sun now rises, and I must go to my rest. You too shall rest. I will not allow you the chance to escape your fate, or to use that stake and hammer I torment you with here. Weapons of my destruction so close at hand, yet so far. Sleep now, great hero. Tomorrow, you die.
I have to wait till tomorrow?
You find yourself falling asleep.
Poor John. To do this line.
You wake up from what you thought was a nightmare, only to discover that it's only too real.
And probably with quite the aching back, I think. But
With some effort, you break the rusty chains.
okay, that was easy.
You pick up the heavy hammer and store it in your pack. You're in a gloomy, foul-smelling room filled with instruments of torture and death.
Wow, it's my room. Ha-ho.
It's definitely a skeleton, make no bones about it. It's a grazing mace. You're feeling a little too emaciated to handle that mace at the moment. It's not clear whether the cages are designed to hold prisoners or hungry monsters. Maybe both are put in at the same time. It's a huge saw, Ideal for sectioning trees or prisoner. It's a head-sized chopping block. It's an Iron Maiden, a popular torture and murder device.
And
the
a
inside
great
bristles
t-shirt
with
band.
sharp iron spikes. Unlike most things here, it is shiny and has no rust forming upon it. Now that you look closely, there does seem to be something a bit odd about the design of the Iron Maiden. You're in a lady's richly decorated bedroom. The coffin, where there should be a bed, seems a bit out of place. But there's no accounting for tastes. Only shards remain of the mirror. It appears to have been shattered by a single violent blow. Judging from the size of these pots, Katrina must really earn a lot.
These jokes.
Top of this ornamental shield is shaped like a bat on the wing.
I like that it also spoils you that it's Katrina.
Where a bed would normally be is a closed coffin. It is an ornate affair, apparently custom designed for someone who expected to be in and out of it frequently. Suddenly you find yourself totally unable to move.
Uh-oh.
You! What are you... How dare you! Try to kill me, there you!
I wasn't doing nothing.
How dare you!
Uh-oh. She went full on 50 Shades of Grey.
Steal away my child, kill my servant Toby, and then return to kill me? After I befriended you and helped you, some hero you are. I should leave you here to rot. I should let the rats gnaw your bones while you hang there. Give me one reason, one excuse why I should not leave you here to die.
Katrina no longer bears any resemblance to the innocent peasant girl who pretended to be your
She
friend.
leveled up as well.
She
I
is
mean,
now revealed in
full
the
on
full
master and
extent
servant
of her power and anger.
Let's play. You're looking right to I'm sure. Let's play master and servant.
Tell how you returned the child to her parents and how happy she is now.
I loved her. I gave her everything she ever wanted. Toys, Toby to talk and play with. She was no longer afraid of the night. She was happy here.
Tell Katrina that Tanya is happy now.
You think it was wrong of me to take her from her parents? They ignored her.
We heard this already.
Gave her anything. I gave her everything.
You remind Katrina that she did kill Tanya.
Killed her? I lifted her to a new life. One where she would not have to fear growing old and ugly. One where she would never have to die again. You were the one who killed her. Returned her to fear and age and to face death again. I loved her. And she loved me. You have no idea how many men have said those words to me before. Katrina, you are so beautiful. Katrina,
It's
I
so
love
beautiful.
you.
Katrina.
Always will lie and try to use me. No one uses me. No one. So, my darling, if you want to leave this room alive, stop lying to me. I have decided that I still have a use for you. Alive.
Yes.
If you help me, you may still manage to leave Mordavia without my mark upon you. I want you to seek out the 5 missing Dark One rituals and return to the castle. Together we will summon the Dark One and
Yay!
bring eternal night to this land. You will help me, won't you? Or must I take more drastic measures to assure your obedience?
Well, I mean, you could seek out the rituals yourself. What have you been doing all this time? What are these
I
just...
can bite your throat and lick your blood until you are vacant. You will then be alive, but under my complete control.
However, you would find it difficult to think clearly, and it would take you a long time to heal.
I mean, I'm pretty
You
sure
would
this is
be
someone's
very
fetish, so...
vulnerable to attack from the monsters of the night. Since I do not want you to die just yet, I will restrain myself from caressing your very handsome throat with my teeth. For now, anyway. The telltale mark of a vampire's victim is the pair of puncture wounds on the throat. The Dark One lies dreaming between this world and its own. The Dark One's cave not only is a temple to the Dark One, it is the Dark One. I need the rituals in order to bring the Dark One back into this world.
You tell Katrina that you'll do anything, anything at all, if she'll just let you go and not rip your throat.
Okay, let's not go overboard, John.
Very well. But because I can never completely trust you, I will make certain you carry out my bidding.
Mm-hmm.
By my will, I guias thee.
You what?
Thou shalt seek the heart ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the blood ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the breath ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the bone ritual of the Dark One.
What's she seeking?
Thou shalt seek the sense ritual of the Dark One.
That's a kind of a
Return
lullaby.
with these rituals ere 3 nights pass, lest ye suffer.
And we have 3 already, though.
Thus is your guess.
Okay, thank you for the
So
guess.
go and return with the rituals.
It's an old version of
I
Eurovision,
will not want
probably.
you to suffer after all.
That was fun. I don't know why I still got a hammer. Okay, still night, so I can go do the will-o-wisps. But I don't have the candy. Fuck. Shit. Okay, I need to wait for the candy. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I have 3 rituals, right? Okay, so there's one of the will-o-wisps. What's the missing one? I need to defeat the Wraith again.
You feel it?
This Wraith here, okay.
Wraith vanishes in... You see a raised mound of stone. The barrow contains treasure that the Wraith collected while it was alive. You find a well-crafted battle axe and 150 gold crowns. The battle axe feels like a superior weapon in your hands. You also find a scroll with mysterious letters that seem to writhe and shift under your gaze. At the top is a stylized heart symbol. A few drops of ink under it remind you of dried blood.
Okay, so just one ritual left. But we'll have to wait for tomorrow. So let's go to sleep. What? It happened again. No theme song.
You You haven't...
This time, don't touch anything. I think I'm starting to see something.
Oh, right. It looks like something really weird.
You're seeing my reflection on the glass.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I think if I just apply a little magical zap to this wire here...
Actually, that's not a wire. That's the tip of your beard.
What? My beard?
A strange voice speaks. He's dead, Jim.
Name that episode.
You slowly awaken.
Okay,
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
those are cultural references I'm not getting. Fine. Let's go have a usual breakfast.
You eat your plain but nourishing breakfast.
I don't know much about that, but it's supposed to be bad luck to speak of it. Tui, tui! It was supposed to have something to do with an old monastery and a dark cult that worshipped it. And that it had something to do with Irana's death, and rumors that say it is the cause of all the problems here in Mordavia. Other than that, I can't tell you anything.
We do not dare to speak of the Dark One, for that way lies madness and despair.
Okay. You do not get looking for trouble. He will always find you. Oh, I'm doing an Italian accent for some reason. Oh, we need to buy the candy. No, go buy the candy, go buy the candy, go buy the candy. Go buy the candy.
Talkies that you're a real hero. People say you returned little Tanya to her parents.
Did we already talk about this?
My.
Oh, my. No. Let's buy 3 just in case. A couple rations too, since we're exploding with coinage.
Good night, and don't let the bedbugs bother.
Very sweet. Bob, hi Bob. Bob, I have an axe now. No, not again that it makes any difference, but. I'm sorry, Bob. It had to happen.
Searching for the fallen beast.
Okay, so candy on the ground.
You can't. You can't. When you bring the will-o-wisp near the standing stone, glowing runes appear around a 6-pointed image. In the center of the runes, you can now see a small hole in the stone. No, I didn't want to do that. The path is...
Fuck! Okay, let's do that again. Go back. Will-o-wisps.
When you bring the will-o-wisp near the standing stone...
I need to place the Dark One sign, okay, right. You always need to use it.
When you touch the Dark One sign to its image on the squid stone, the sign locks into place in the small hole.
Okay, so it's A, V, O, O, Z, L.
As you complete the name of the Dark One, you feel a distant rumble under
I always
the
had problems with this puzzle at the time.
Shifting,
It's probably because you have to click twice on each letter, because otherwise it doesn't work.
Stirring.
Probably confused me.
Part of the squid stone opens to reveal a small compartment. You reach in to find a scroll covered with mysterious runes. The symbol of the senses at the top is the only part that you can make out. You also retrieve the Dark One sign, which pulls loose from the stone with a slurping, sucking sensation. The hole in the stone closes as you remove the sign.
Okay. We have the rituals. We can go back to our friends, Katrina and Mr. Avi.
That did... The gate is...
Do I need to go back the other way?
That...
I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. The Necrotal Killer, coming soon to a theater near you.
You heroically slaughtered one of the Guardian Necrotors. Unfortunately, the second one unheroically made mincemeat of you. You'll need to work up to this encounter.
I mean, we do have 5 rituals, so 2, 3, 4.
This scroll.
5. Okay, maybe I need to wait for the next night.
You. The sounds of battle rage around you. You hear once again the death screams of 100 brave warriors and friends. The darkness reaches for you. The tendrils of twisted magic writhe around you, sucking at your very soul. Your staff is torn away. Your magic is sheared from you, and you lie defenseless before the all-devouring blackness. You are swallowed by the darkness. Now you draw
Which were a
forth
pretty
the
fine
last
band,
of
by
your
the way.
power, your very life force. With your final spell, you bind the darkness from within and send it back to the chaos from which it came. It takes you with it. A tiny will-o-wisp flickers with...
I killed a lot of will-o-wisps.
You wake in a cold sweat.
Okay, so maybe now I can go do that. Go take rituals.
It's a typical...
It is good. You're... Right?
Okay. So let's see. Okay. There we go. appearing out of nowhere.
What a good boy you are. You would never do anything to hurt me, would you? Unlike some others I could name. So, you have returned with the rituals. Good. Very good. We will journey at once to the Dark One's cave. Soon, it will be forever night, and I shall never be at anyone's mercy again.
Here we are, where it all started.
Ya Avuzel, hear me, great Dark One.
I am a dog,
Open
yes.
thy mouth that we may enter. Open thy mouth that will swallow us all. Open thy mouth of darkness, Ya Avuzel. That is all I can do for you now.
What did she
You
say?
will need to
In
perform the other
such a
rituals
sad tone of
yourself.
voice.
We will be watching you, so do not even think of trying to betray us.
The last ritual remains with the High Priest. You will need to take it before you begin the other rituals. Please, be careful.
Yes, we would hate for anything unpleasant to happen to you.
Enter now, and good luck.
Poof. What's that
The
thing?
gruesome creature is a cross between a squid, chocolate pudding, and your worst nightmares.
Chocolate pudding.
It looks awake, alert, and as if it would enjoy having you for supper. A large book lies on the ground beside it. As awful as it now appears, something about the creature's shape suggests that it was once as human as you. Something truly terrible must have occurred to change it to its current shape. You see an It doesn't... No one seems to...
So I think we could. There's a. I mean, this is kind of a long sections. So I could stop here. We could finish tomorrow at this point. I also remember nothing about this part, so it might be interesting to try to fuck around a bit and see what happens. Because from now on, I'm completely I mean, so far more or less I remember what to do. I mean, I had to see it walkthrough a couple times, but that's it. Now I don't really remember, so it might be interesting. Also,
You can't quite reach him. You can't.
so yeah, I think we might continue tomorrow and finish finally our journey into Mordavia. And yeah, we will also see a couple reviews, you know, the usual stuff, and see what happened. Couple secrets too, see what happened with the development, so that we have a little bit of a finale, a real finale. Okay, so I think, yeah, we'll return to the land of the living for now. I'll pause here, and yeah, we'll thank you that you're enjoying. I'm happy that someone is enjoying. Yeah, but again, we're basically finished. There's a lot to all that part with the rituals, which again I don't remember anything. It shouldn't be that long, but it's important to have fun, not to put it, yeah, not to hurry, not to rush. You don't want to rush. You want to have fun. Okay, so thank you for everyone that watched tonight. Again, same time tomorrow. We'll finish Quest for Glory 4 Shadows of Darkness, or just Quest for Glory Shadows of Darkness. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your night and day, and see you tomorrow in 24 hours, more or less. Even less, actually. Ciao.